Hi, I'm Lionel and let's walk through the DimeTyd for Sellers portal. Whether you're a new seller or just getting used to the UI, this walkthrough will cover everything you need to know. We'll be going through which modules are for reporting only and which ones require your action. So let's jump in. We're starting on the Reimbursement Statistics page. This module shows you how much DimeTyd for Sellers has recovered for you, starting with the date you began using the new portal. You notice that the data starts from November 12, 2024. That's when this new version of the portal was launched. Anything before that still exists, but it lives on our old database and hasn't been ported over here. This chart breaks down reimbursements by reason. In this example, most of what we've recovered are lost and inbound reimbursements. You can filter that data easily. For instance, select the last 7 days, click Apply Filter. The numbers will update and reflect that time window. As you apply filters, the tables below will also update. They include reimbursement by day, showing where we recovered in dollars, case status by day, showing accepted versus pending. Keep in mind that Amazon does not provide a programmatic way for us to keep track of rejected cases, so we don't show them. However, if you do notice a case that's been sitting in the pending bucket for a long time, it's safe to assume it's probably been rejected. You can also view the reimbursement table underneath. This lists reimbursements within the selected date range. You can expand this to view 100 rows at once. Column tables are supportable. You can also toggle visibility fields, for example, hide or show SKU, product name, and much more. Two especially easy tools are the CSV button, which exports the current table view as a CSV file, the copy button that lets you copy everything and paste it directly into a spreadsheet or a Google Sheet. Now let's head over to the cases module. This module shows all the cases filed for you, regardless of whether they've been reimbursed yet. Each row includes a case ID, and if the case has been successfully reimbursed, it will include a reimbursed ID. If there's no reimbursement ID yet, the rest of the case info will be blank. And that's because we get these details directly from Amazon's reimbursement API, and we only get the full data once the reimbursement has been confirmed. You can also filter this page by case type. For example, selecting lost inbound shows only related claims. This lets you focus on specific issues as needed. Moving on to the Inbound Shipments page. This is one of the two modules where seller input is required. At the top you see a summary of what needs your attention. This is a total value of what could be reimbursed if action is taken. You can now filter this page to only show awaiting documents or shipments needing quantity confirmation. This helps narrow your focus to just those shipments requiring specific actions. But it's important to point out, when one of these filters is selected, like quantity confirmation, you won't see options related to supplying documents, even if they are needed for that shipment. To clear all filters and see everything again, just click the Reset Filters button. Once you click the Action button, it opens up the input window for that shipment. If documents are needed, you'll now see a Supply Documents section. You can either click the Upload button or drag and drop files directly into that window. Also note, there's an option to download this shipment data as a CSV. This is helpful if you prefer reviewing or organizing your shipments as a spreadsheet. To dive in, click into Shipment. This locks the update temporarily. If you need to revise, toggle Not Shipped. This resets the quantity. For example, you might see shipment titles that says needs quantity confirmation, but when you open the details, it seems like only 2 lines are flagged. This can happen because of how the UI fetches data, and we're actively reviewing and improving this. Heading over to the Reimbursement Valuation page. This is the second module where seller's input is often required. Here you'll see a list of reimbursement discrepancies, especially what Amazon believes your sourcing cost is, what you claim your sourcing cost to be, and the historical value you were reimbursed for. If there's a discrepancy and your cost is higher than what Amazon recorded, you can click into the claim, manually input the correct cost, and upload an invoice as proof of sourcing cost. This ensures that you're reimbursed the correct value. For example, if the system shows your cost as $15, but your actual sourcing cost is $20, you'll enter $20 and upload your invoice. Finally, the settings page is more general. You can explore it yourself and get an idea of your data orientation and how your account is set up. So to recap, the Reimbursement Statistics and the Cases module are for information only. The Inbound Shipments and Reimbursement Evaluation modules require your input, either to confirm shipments or upload documents. The Settings module help you configure your account and understand it a little bit better. You can also access your invoices and download copies in PDF or CSV format by switching over to the hub. From the top right of the DimeTyd portal, click on the icon, select Hub. In the hub, use the left-hand menu. Click on the 3 dots next to any invoice to download either the PDF or CSV version. This is helpful if your teams need to track billing activity or upload data into accounting systems. If you haven't already, check out our digest for how teams are using these tools, and thank you very much for watching.